Hi everyone, my name is Daphne Zhao. I'm Group Product Manager with Envision Cloud. As we all see, cloud is by far the most profound technology transformation as it represents an opportunity for enterprises to accelerate their business. As much as cloud has improved productivity, it has also posed challenges in mitigating the risks along with its adoption. That is why customers choose Envision Cloud to secure their cloud environment. To help customers make the most out of their investment, we introduced Cloud Security Advisor. It does three things. First, it shares insights into what's going on in the customer's cloud environment. Second, it scores a customer on visibility and control matrix against the peers of the same industry. Third, and most importantly, it provides a set of actionable recommendations for the customer to prioritize efforts of implementing security measures. I'm going to show you how the advisor works. From this page, you can see Cloud Security Advisor with both visibility and control scores here. So both scores actually are measured based on a set of metrics with focus on visibility and control respectively. So it also shows how your scores are trending quarter over quarter. And on this quadrant, you can see how you compare with peers. And by peers, we mean that other customers that also share the same industry with you. And then here you can see orange dot is your score. And it shows your visibility score and control score, as well as the percentile, which reflects how you rank among your peers. And then here you will see the blue clusters that actually shows how many peers are in those clusters. And for each cluster, you're going to see the average score in terms of visibility and control, and how many companies actually in that cluster. And if you're an admin user, you can actually edit the verticals for your company. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see the checklist to improve your scores. So under visibility, you will see the complete list of metrics that we are using to score this tenant. And you will see the uncompleted ones first, and then when you scroll down, you're going to see the ones that you have completed. Take this one, for example, Shadow IT enabled. So with this one, that means you already enabled Shadow IT, so you gain the maximum score for this metric, which is 10 points. And if we scroll up, and you're going to see the matrix that you haven't completed. Let's take one, for example. Okay, collaboration data monitored. So this matrix means measures at least one policy that monitors sensitive data in collaboration is enabled per managed collaboration app. And you can see here with this one, you completed 60%, so you get 1.2 points, with the maximum point is 2 points. And with the set of recommendations listed here, that gives you clear instructions what you can do to improve score for this metric. And you can actually click on the recommendation and be routed to the corresponding page of features to improve upon this one. OK, I'm going to go back here. Yeah. And also on controls, you're going to see a list of metrics that contributes to your control scores. And similar to the visibility matrix, all the matrix under control are ordered based on uncompleted first and then completed last. OK, let's take this one, for example. So similarly, it shows how much you have completed against this matrix and how many points you have scored for this matrix. And also the recommendations here. You can actually take the actions immediately to improve upon this metric. And then here you see this small icon that that means you can download the matrix details. So you can actually download the CSV here, and let's open one. And you can see it actually contains all the details that you can see from the UI. Matrix name, and then the detailed description of this matrix, which dimension, which means visibility or control that this matrix belongs to. And phases here actually means maturity phase that we defined 4 phases for the customer to progress in their cloud security journey. And here it shows us phase 1 as the initial phase that the customer is in. And this matrix actually measures how the customer is progressing for this phase. And effort, which means how much effort goes into completing this matrix. Maximum score for this matrix. Quarter-to-date result for this matrix, and the details. So actually, specifically for this one, you can see which cloud service providers this customer has enabled against this matrix. And quarter-to-date scores. All the detailed recommendations shows up on the UI. So you can save this CSV and share it with your internal teams so people know what they should do next. So in addition to the visibility and the control scores, as well as the recommendations piece, we also provide insights into what's going on in the cloud environment. Let's take a look at the cloud security report here. So here, under usage summary, you can see from different aspects how this tenant is using cloud. So take cloud footprint as an example. So you can see number of cloud services, number of high-risk cloud services allowed, or cloud services usage, or high-risk cloud services usage. And you get your statistics for this current quarter, and then you can compare it to the previous quarter. So you see how your usage is trending. And also, let's take a look here, different types of instance. And you can see how many instances being generated for this current quarter and compare that to the previous quarter. And you can see you are doing better or worse. Or let's take a look at data risk. You can see how many files being scanned for DOP and how many downloads, file downloads to a managed device has been prevented because you implemented this cloud security policy. And underneath here, you can see maturity scores here. This actually keeps a snapshot of the historical scores, and you can compare that with your current scores. Yeah, as you can see here, there's a full list of the matrix and the current scores and historical scores. So you can see how they are trending. You can also schedule a report or download CSV for this. Additionally, you can go to historical quarters and compare historical quarters with previous quarters as well. So you get a whole picture of how this is trending. And you can see the same thing under control matrix. That's all for the demo. To wrap up, Cloud Security Advisor does 3 things. First, to share insights into what's going on in the organization's cloud environment. And second, measures how an organization is doing in visibility and control compared to peers of the same industry. And third, provides a set of actionable recommendations so the customers can prioritize areas for improvement. Thank you for your time, and stay tuned for more demos.